before I go into this game, if you haven't seen one of these, typically what I do is I talk through everything that I'm thinking as I play. I don't look at chat at all. I don't look at alerts at all, so I'm not looking at alerts from here on in. Looking across the map here. Pleasant, Greasy, Lucky, Retail. I'll probably go Retail for this one because it's a little bit off the beaten path. But if you're watching in chat, or if this ends up on YouTube, you have Amazon Prime, it means you have Twitch Prime. You can sub once every 30 days for free to any broadcaster you want. One broadcaster every 30 days. It does not auto-renew, so I would encourage you to go to your favorite channel. It does not have to be this one. Click the sub button and see if you have a Prime sub. Just don't not do it to any channel. I mean, you can sub to Tim or Ninja or whoever. Make sure you do it somewhere because it's free support for a channel that if you don't use it, it goes to waste. It's literally wasted. So, Retail row. On our way. Because of the drop, I'm going to look towards the... Oh my, look at this setup that... I did the random thing. It gave me a random setup. The Rust Lord. I'm a Rust Lord right now in the thing right there. Because of the angle that I came from Retail, I'm going to try and hit the Resi side so I can get in fast enough. And this house right here is a typical go-to for me because I can slide in the top and get this chest immediately without having to smack through anything. Sadly, it had a bolt action. Did have stickies, which is cool, and I saw a big shield in here. I'm going to grab this and drop down. I'm going to check the bottom floor. Goal here, find a shotgun as fast as humanly possible. There's not one down here, which there isn't. We'll pop this shield here in a sec. So I have a second shield up, so that's good. Reorganize these guys while I'm waiting. That number 3 slot, that's where the shotgun goes. And we're just going to kind of wait. For just a sec. We got to make sure nobody else came here. I didn't see anybody as we were flying in, but you never know. I know there's another ammo box there, but having a shotgun early game is so important that I'm just kind of trying to rush for them. That's why I popped the shields, because I didn't have a shotty yet. We'll see what we got. Pistol there, nothing to the big shield. I can carry that. A hunting rifle, cool. Don't need it though. I have the bolt, so I'm just gonna bounce that out of there. I don't know why I didn't just edit this real quick. So my close range weapon is an SMG. Not good enough. Gonna need, I'm getting really lucky on shields. I need a shotty. Gotta have a shotty. Not having a shotty, super big deal. Gonna have to find it. Fail to jump because we're bad. Go check this roof box super quick. Kind of do a little skimming around. We're inside the safe zone. See in the top right. And just keep on rolling. That's a lot of big shields. There was one set of minis down there, which is 3 minis, but I found so many big shields that it's tough for me to say, oh, no thanks. If I find a ton more minis, I might switch out, but just we'll remember the northwest corner house has the minis in it. 1 set of minis. So I'm thinking if we could find 2 other sets of minis, probably rotate them out. But still, most focused on getting a shotty. At this point, I haven't heard any fighting here. Haven't seen anybody outside or anything like that. I haven't got shot at, so I'm just kind of like... You know, I have a little bit of time. I can smack some furniture inside houses, get some wood real quick, have some sort of resource. Still no shotty. Still not even a better AR. The Gray Burst is actually my least favorite AR because it's a burst fire early game. That means you're throwing rounds away like crazy. Another Gray Burst. Come on, man. Gray Burst early game is bad. In fact, any burst early game is bad, in my opinion, because if you don't have enough ammo, since you're shooting 3 rounds at a time instead of 1, you're gonna run out real quick. Checking the houses. I haven't checked this one yet. We're still safe, so we're good. Bobbing in between here. Get a campfire down bottom. Another med kit. A lot of healing here for some reason. Lucky or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. Grab this chest. That's too bad. Still no shotgun, dude. This might be the worst luck for shotgun, but the best luck for healing I've seen in a long time. Grenade launcher. That's another bolt action. I'm going to actually take the purple nade launcher just for taking buildings and stuff out. As much as I like the stickies right now, little buddies, they're just not as they're not as big of a guarantee for solos. And since we're playing for wins here, all right, there's another big shield on top of Taco. Again, dude, the big shields are all over the place. Gray SMG, Tim would be proud. Check this one. Come on, like a Scar, dude. Give me a Scar. Gray SMG, dude. Awesome. Your man get a shotgun. Nope. 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 Hey, shotgun, dude. Sick. Finally. More minis. That's 2 sets of minis now. One in the Northwest, one in LeBron's is the nickname we give this house because it's next to the basketball court. Hey, there we go. I have it. That's too bad. I literally was about to say, I have an itch in my ear. So the way that we worked that one, as I was reaching for the itch, which was unfortunate, that guy kind of put himself in a position by segmenting off. See, I kind of blocked him off with the walls, and then I built the ramp. He didn't build. He ran at that point. Bad call on his part. He had to stay in the engagement. His best bet, because he had a shotty, would have been to build this ramp up and challenge me. Instead, he didn't. He bounced away, and then I got basically a free shot right on his face as I was jumping. So, in those up-close situations, if you have a shotgun and they have a shotgun, and you're, like, mixing it up, the second you give them the opportunity to both get elevation and take a shot at you unchallenged, you're probably going to die. That guy he had a good drop on me. He did not execute after that. Could have done that a little better. And I kept the pump over the heavy, by the way, because the pump action can one-shot to the head. A heavy and not, especially a purple, if they're at 100, 100. So I kind of keep track of... That's a big deal for me, because accuracy is pretty important. I try and be as accurate as possible, so I'll just take shots. You know, when I take shots, they're usually not like whip shots, you know what I mean? They're not throwaway shots. They're an attempt at precision, at least. Oh, circle's coming in. We're playing a little bit outside of retail. Looks like this guy looted all this green AR back there. If it was blue, I'd probably take it over the burst. Not really a huge burst fan right now. I'm doing good on wood, at least. There you go. Now, next up, basically is positioning after this. As the circle comes in, if you're playing for wins, I almost encourage you to, maybe not on this first one, but after that, play for circle advantage by just chilling at the edge, just edgelord people out, because as they come in, they're going to be panicked. They're going to have to run past you probably, and you'll just be able to take shots at them. So this first one, though, because it's so big, and the shift can be so, like, it could be bottom left corner, and I'd have to push like crazy to get down there. That's pretty out of the way, you know? Kind of pushing up, checking our left and right, especially people could have come from Tomato. Coming to Dusty, a lot of people gravitate towards Dusty because of all the little hop rocks, you know, they can use to bounce around and fight people, which is cool and all. But as you see, it turns into a magnet. Now, if this guy does what I want him to do, he's going to go for a hop rock. And let me shoot him. Hope he's already got one. Never mind. So, your best bet, challenge one of these guys, is pick one up yourself. Because the circle's like right next to us. We're gonna have to go south, but he's on the far side of this. We're gonna kind of... We're gonna push him. If I've got a hop rock and he's got a hop rock, I mean, I've got the opportunity to get an elevation advantage on him. If he might peek that. Going across. Jump again, dude. Want him to... Alright, we'll just kind of get into it. Look at this guy, he's running away, I think, probably to get another one, yep. I want him to go for another one, dude. Just go for another one, yeah. What? Oh, alright, well that was the choke on my part. That would have been an easy bait. But he didn't, the shot didn't hit, so there you go. Okay, that was a really lucky shot. I failed in so many different ways in there of actually hitting him. He was standing still and I missed a shot. That was a choke and a half on the snipe. So don't do that. Don't miss easy snipes. But push him with the... But if it's hop rock versus hop rock, it's gonna be mostly just like a jumping shotgun fight. Don't go for like jump snipes. Don't go for jump AR shots. Just push in, shotgun the crap out of them, and be sure you're jumping. Always be jumping. This guy had a blue pump, which is good. I need that. Make up for my insolence on those shots fired at him earlier. I didn't really have a good opportunity before, and that's another reason why I don't like the burst, is because it feels inaccurate at long distances. Whereas with like a SCAR, I could just tap fire and boop, 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 and hit him repeatedly. It might not be for a lot, but I'll still hit him repeatedly. So, oh well. Grab this bad boy, push back on over. There were a couple of things on the ground over here I wanted to look at. Any new subs or resubs, by the way, I appreciate those. Thank you, guys. We're creeping up on the longest sub train this channel's ever seen. 2247 was the previous record. And holy cow, look at us now, right?
I'm DrLupo, I know how to snipe.
I'm gonna kind of build up aggressively since we gotta go south and fly in, see if there's anybody down here. It's a building over here, which looks interesting. Make sure you're checking the back sides of buildings, tops, the roofs. Up on top of Chimney Rock is still safe too, so there could be somebody up there with ease. Doesn't look like it right now though, which is good. Unlooted, which is surprising. Actually, not really, depending on where people went, where the focus was this game. It could have been pretty heavy, dusty, which means a lot of people might have fought it out there. This looks like it was packed, though. That's a lot of building for, not a busy drop, you know what I mean? That's why I'm surprised that there was something that wasn't looted, which means the bottom of that building might also be not looted. Not that we can get a whole lot better. We already have a blue pump. Any snipe is a good snipe. And a grenade launcher, any grenade launcher is a good grenade launcher. Front door here is open. Let's check the basement. Might be unlooted down here. Unlooted. And it's an opportunity for a hiding spot if you don't really want to fight people, which is kind of funny. Not a lot of people come down here. You have free loot. Blue house, another big potion. Cool. Somebody decides to hide down here. I'm gonna put a trap just in case. Maybe they decide to investigate or try and get away from me at some point. Those snipes to my northwest, I'm gonna investigate, just peeking out the window here in a sec. Do a little bit of this. Can't really see anything, so we'll look. He's probably in the box right there, which he is. Want him to peek one more time. Just stand up one more time, dude. Missed. Sniped big time. You got a dude behind him, too. I wonder if he knows that. Probably doesn't. He definitely has a dude behind him. Those guys are all fighting it out. Nobody up top. So, because they're outside the zone, if I'm playing for a win here, I'm just going to edgelord this. And even this tree is going to be in the way, so I'm going to take this down. Because I don't even want this here. I don't even want this here. Stupid tree. Because then I have better angles on the left side, too. He built up. And I'm going to protect against my backside. Just something he did earlier, too. Grenades. He might push that. I was getting shot at from the left side. So we've got probably a dude at that little structure right there. We've got a dude at that structure back there. And we've got this guy over here on this side. Missing, dude. I'm missing snipes like crazy. I don't know what's going on. Who's out there that took my aim? Downloaded my aimbot. Okay, bodied that guy. That was a good shot. Shield tag on that guy. So we got one dude there with no shield, one dude at that tree. He's gonna push up, and we just bodied him. So you know this guy's weak, which is good because then we can get above and some old shotgun tap, dude. Oh, just like that. Sombrero boy. All right, get shot from the back. This guy running across. 42. He's got almost no shield. Second guy going up top. Take that dude out real quick. This is just kind of about isolating each individual engagement. If you can handle it this right time. This guy was running away and he got tagged by the AR, so he probably wasn't going to look back at all. That's why I took the opportunity to shoot the other guy, snipe the other dude in the leg. as he was running, because I kind of had an opportunity there, right? Now the dude's been tagged. Most players will not re-challenge after they've been hit, so you can take that opportunity and shoot at him. Now I kind of lost track of that last dude. I think he's still back there somewhere. I don't think he didn't swoop. He didn't do anything like that because I didn't see when I saw a campfire, but that was an old one. So we're gonna kind of just build up real quick here. Again's playing for the win. Hopefully people are trying to do that when they're watching this. This is the idea, is get in the zone at this point, hold out, wait for people to make their moves, and then take them out. And since that guy, there he is. Wi-Fi passwords. He had the snipe out, which means he was trying to make a play. He was trying to just shoot the shot, get a hit, and get lucky. That's not going to work out in your favor very often, so I had the opportunity to shoot mine and just kind of wiggle, make myself harder to hit, while he went for glory. I missed, sadly. And then after that, it was just AR spam. Easy peasy. He's got materials, though. We need wood, and he probably had a bunch. Hopefully, he had a bunch. So the way that he's playing, he might not have had a bunch. He had so much, dude. 6 big plays. We got structure built up over here. Kind of look at that. I'm looking at the circle right now. I'm avoiding the long side because you know that people that are... So with circles like this, people that are on the short side, the white and the blue are really close together on this edge. People are probably going to play relatively campy. You got a guy down there going for... Yeah, he's trying to get that, which is cool. He got it, which is fine. We've got a grenade launcher that says that we might be able to take it from him. Looks like he might actually already be out of the... Yeah, he's already out of there. He already grabbed it and moved on. I don't think he's at this tree. We're going to check. Nope, he's further back. So he got tagged. He's hiding in the little cave underneath in the water. That's why I went to that spot. He's just trying to get out of the way after he grabbed it. Playing a little afraid. I don't blame him. Some players do that. That's cool. We do kind of have him in a position where he's going to be trapped. We've got a decent amount of materials and a tree in the way. Well, we can come in from an angle maybe he won't expect. Bop a couple of these in there. Bop a couple of these down here. You know, just set him in there with him where he probably is chilling. Probably would have been chilling. I guess he must have moved on. Maybe the next building right here. I'm not sure. Lost him. Well, that's okay, because we got to move back to the north anyway. That might be him over there that built outside the zone. That is him. Right there. 4 left. We're going to build up, get on top of this dude, and start dropping nades on him. Make sure you can up your backside if you feel like you're going to get challenged from behind. He's spamming nades. Remember, as soon as they bring a nade launcher out, you have an opportunity to just push like crazy. Because, I mean, they can't shoot you and do instantaneous damage, right? So he ended up, that cost him. He was edge of the zone. I could kind of edgelord him with a shotgun, stay above him, and just boop, pop out, take the shots. When he's shooting that grenade launcher, he can't do instant damage to you. That thing might hit you in the face directly, and it's not going to damage you because it's a grenade launcher. That's just not how they work. So you have an opportunity. Anytime anybody is just stuck on spamming, you just pop out and AR spam them, try and hit the shot, anything like that. This guy in the back, moving across. Just a really quick snipe because he's on the edge of the zone. He's trying to stay out of harm's way, basically. We'll move up on this guy. We're fine on shield. We're fine on everything. He's building up a tower behind the tree. He's gonna nade it out because we have nades. Jumping out, build up a little bit. You know, do the little wall angle adjustment. I don't know if he was even all home there, but I landed on the wall. I didn't want to jump all the way down. It's because I didn't know if he was going to whip out a shotgun, but he kept his book out, so I just literally just stood there and shot him in the face. And now we're down to a 1v1. A lot of good instances of how to play certain situations in here. A little slower gameplay just because I'm going for wins. We have a box that looks like it's got a dude's name written all over it.
Oh, you just got more money.
And there he is, chilling inside. Let's see. He's got his book out. So he's gonna have to come out eventually. We'll at least start with this. You know? And then this is the last side. He's got to choose where to come out now. 'Cause he's outside the zone. I mean, I could pop him open with nades, I could do anything, but in this situation, he's got to push out, dude.
Hey, I'm DrLupo. I know
So there you
how
have
to
it.
snipe.
A bunch of at least relatively decent situations for another round of Domeshot University. I hope some of this stuff can come in handy, because, like, outside of the zone, when I was peeking above the guy with the shotgun and I had him edged out, I pushed as soon as he started nading because he wasn't going to do instantaneous damage to me. Those kind of things hopefully prove useful for when you're playing games too. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy these.